Sorry about that. If anybody comes back in. Sorry about that. Um, People probably won't even realize this is a new stream. There's Aaron. Hey. Yeah, uh, my daughter's boss is letting her stay in a camper out on his property or whatever as part of her salary. The thing has been trying to crap out, and yeah, that's one of the reasons we bought the two campers. One of them's actually hers, but I don't have it ready for her to move in yet. So what I was doing today, I was working on the campers, trying to get them ready to move into. Anyway, long story short, she is packing up the stuff out of her refrigerator and grabbing some clothes and coming out here. I was going to go look at her camper tomorrow, but I think what I'll do is I'll just do what, because the one we just bought, I need to get up on top of it and get a dirt dauber nest out of the air conditioner. And yeah, then she can stay in it while I finish fixing hers. We actually got the one we got for her is actually quite a bit bigger because she's 20 something and she needs the room, and we need a place to sleep and sit and watch YouTube videos. Yeah. Who we got coming back in? We had Ben Walton, we have Abe Neal, we have Rachel. Who's first? I think Ben was first. Who was first? Aaron was first. Aaron was first, then Ben Walton, then Abe, then Rachel. And there's Carol, and it's all the usual suspects. I don't know if Chipper's made it back in or not. He may have to wait till it gets to a point in his whatever and to get back in here. So yeah. Anyway, the plan was I was going to make her boss pay for the utilities. I was actually going to fix hers and drag it out there and plug it into his breaker. Because I think she likes staying out there. When she's not the only person there, but she didn't like it while everybody was gone and it was just her. I mean, it's 30 something minutes from that place to anywhere where there's people. It's well, it's one of the few towns in this county that still exist that don't have a highway running through them. It literally there's not a single state highway running through that town. There's two farm to markets intersect there. That's it. There's no gin left. There's no granary left. There's no courthouse left. There's no post office. There's no Baptist church. No Church of Cross. Catholic church is gone. There's no churches. Uh, they sold the last church, or the last church was sold to private parties 8 years ago. And it is now a very large home. I believe they moved in. The parsonage had an attached parsonage. I believe they moved into the parsonage and turned the sanctuary into a man cave. And that still left them with like 8 Sunday schools to do something with. And the church had just recently been remodeled. Uh, the people that were left in the church spent all the church's money trying to make it attractive enough for people to be willing to drive all the way out there. People go to church where they live. Nobody lives in your town. Nobody's going to go to church in your town. It's definitely a destination. And there's actually a lot of cool stuff. And you can find there's all kinds of fossils. There's Indian artifacts. There's shark teeth. It's actually higher. That part of the county is higher than this part of the county. But that part of the county is actually the bed of an inland sea. And the the fossils and stuff from that time period are exposed due to erosion. It's just kind of cool. But all the cool places like that used to, the whole Route 66 and the small whatevers. I mean, 180, U.S. Highway 180 used to see more traffic than U.S. Highway 84. But then they put in Interstate 20 and made 84 4 lanes. People just, and they're starting to put in bypasses. They actually put a bypass in Snyder. Well, it's been a long time ago, but highway bypasses kill a town. The end. If you live in a small town and they're talking about putting a bypass in, fight it tooth and nail. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. It will not bring industry to your town. It will cause industry to bypass your town. If those stop signs and stoplights in your town, they're the only thing keeping your town alive. When you can drive around those stop signs and around those red lights, there's no reason to stop in your town anymore. All of the money, the new money that comes in from people stopping at your convenience store and your Dollar General and your local restaurants and all that stuff, it stops. It starts going down the highway beside your town. And you die. Yeah, the bypass is good for the town at the end of the road. The bypasses between, they put a bunch of bypasses in between Anson and Wichita Falls. And now, when When I was first making that trip, man, that was a cool drive. You go through these little towns, and there was all kinds of restaurants and this, that, and everything else. You could find a place to stop between here and there. And now you're past the town before you realize the town is there. You've got this big 4-lane highway going right past the town. And literally the best part of the road are where the towns are. They those towns are done. They will be dead in 20, 25 years. It took Fluvanna died in 15 after 84 went through. 15 years. Because there was no, I mean, there was no billboard saying, hey, take this road here to go see this really cool stuff. That Scurry County was settled because of Fluvanna, Texas. Fluvanna, Texas was that inland sea made for a giant aquifer. Fluvanna supplied all of the water for all the towns in Scurry County from wells. That's the water company's still going, and it's still when the drought hit and the lake dried up here for the town, the city of Snyder was buying its water from Fluvanna. Yes, I actually found there's a movie on Netflix about that has our town in it. The movie sucks, dude. It's just I cannot watch it. The acting's horrible. The plot is stringy and choppy. It's like it's not well directed. It's not well acted. I had a really hard time. I only got into about 30 minutes into it. And I've tried to watch it twice. I made it to the same place both times and just said, okay, this is enough. So, other people might like it more, but me knowing the real story and knowing how people actually are around here and how people actually were then, as opposed to what was going on in the movie. Yeah, I couldn't watch it. It's just, can't remember the name of it now. Hey, the Davalier. If you want, hey, I'll do a drive through. I'll do a walk through. I'll do the whole town. I can. I think I actually get permission to do a walkthrough of the oldest hotel in town. I know the owner. I've actually been in it several times. The only way onto the roof for the restaurant that was in the basement was to go up to the hotel and climb out a window onto the roof to work on the air conditioner. There, you can actually rent a loft apartment, which used to be, I think they took 3 of the hotel rooms and turned it into a loft apartment. So it's expensive as crap, and they took the ceilings out to try to make it look rustic, which was a mistake because now you can't keep the cool in the apartment, so it gets hot as crap up there. It does look cool, but if I bought that place, the first thing I'd do would be to go in there and put ceilings in, because reasons. Same reason they had ceilings in it to begin with was to keep the brew feet from cooking the residents. Let's see, what else? You and me, you need to get your butt over here so you and me will have an excuse to cruise around and go to all the museums and stuff. Sea City needs to open that museum. I drive by every time I'm down there and it is never open. I like museums. I need to go to the one at the college and see if they've got anything new. They change it every so often. I'd like to go through the one at Post again. It's been a while since I went in there. They got a whole floor dedicated just to rodeo at that one. All right, Nadavalier. Thanks for swinging in, man. And sorry about the abrupt ending to the other thing. I don't know. Did I already tell you all that? Her abode is not safe. So the matter of fact, I ought to get over here and put my headlamp on and go out there and go ahead and work on that because it's cool out there right now. I ain't got to worry about what. Man, I stumbled into 2 more wasp nests today. I was grabbing some blocks to put the trailer up, and one of the blocks I grabbed had a wasp nest on the bottom of it. I got out of those before they stung me. And then I was moving the canoes out of the way so I'd have more room to pull forward when I was going to back the trailer in. And that barrel canoe, flipped it over. It had 3 wasp nests in one end of it.
Well, I don't know why you keep looking for the wasp nest with your hands. Just go grab the spray can.
I don't look for the wasp nest with my hands. I just find them with my hands. The wasps are putting the nests where I'm at. They're trying to get me. I'm not looking for them. They're setting traps for me.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me the villain here. They're the aggressors. I'm simply defending myself. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, I didn't say claw me. I said jump up here. There's the queen of the world here to say what's up. Not a pretty cat. Rubber really, 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 really fast. Just like that. What? Oh, I'm not turning around. Don't. You can walk to you. I'm gonna shoot you again one day just because I don't like you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. There's people keep telling me, you know why ain't nobody seen no wasps? Because there are every damn one of them living at my house. Killed. Well, the 2 I killed today, one was the size of a saucer. The other 3 were the size of a dinner plate. I'll take some. I'll go through tomorrow. I will go through and take a video of all the wasp nests I've killed since I started working on these campers. Is it okay if I film yours too, honey? Just to go ahead and fill in the gaps. Um, how many were in the trees where we were going to park the camper?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
7 or 8.
At least.
Just like right there within 40 foot of each other. And then, oh, 12 or 13 in the other camper.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I think I killed 9 or 10 up under the eaves of the house.
There was
2 in the tree out back.
probably a dozen in that other tree.
And then,
More.
the 3 in the canoe. The 1 in the pile of lumber. Um, and I checked the water a while ago, and there's still wasps flying into the water. So there's still nests. We still haven't got them all. Um, I did see a little one. Where did I see that little one at? And I was like, oh, I'll come back and kill you. Dang it. But anyway, yeah, they're all over the place. Oh, and then the one when I opened the back door out there to go out the back door, literally put my face right in that big one right there. And they're building them fast. There's, I've already killed wasp nests twice this year, and then we've had to do it again. I mean, the first time I didn't get many; there was only a couple, and then boom, they exploded all over the place. But I've got to kill them. I think the reason we got so many wasps is because we keep the water out for the birds and stuff. And I think that's their key to success is water. And if you don't have water out, you're not going to have wasps. The end. Um, People have them in town because everybody's got those air conditioners, and the air conditioners drip the water, so they've already got a water supply. Well, that's one of my earliest videos on YouTube is the wasp apocalypse or whatever. I think pretty sure that's on there. Maybe it's on Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. Um, I was taking the siding off the back eave of the house, and uh, there were just all these wasps underneath the siding, hiding from the winter. Sort by oldest to newest. It may only be on Facebook. I don't know. I mean, I have it on here. I guess it's just on Facebook. Yep, nope, not on there. I'll see if I can find it and I'll post it. Uh, the things people will watch. It makes no sense which of these videos have views and which ones don't. It just makes no sense at all. I'm gonna go back and watch some of these. I bet this guy's actually pretty funny. I'm gonna have made a video about buying you a car. That's funny. Yeah, I must like really, really have no life at all. How you can have a new hat? Oh, that was a funny video too. All right, back to lurking then. You go back to lurking, Mr. Chipper. Yeah, that's uh the wasp nests usually don't get this big. That I don't know, that one under the tongue of the camper was the biggest one, I guess, really. Um I don't know, that one in the back and the one in the I'll let you look at the one on the barrel yak or whatever. That thing's pretty impressive. I'm glad I was flipping stuff when it was cool this morning though, because they hadn't got to flying around real good yet. And they were the big yellow jackets or whatever. They weren't the little fast movers, the ones that fly out and sting you just cause. So I got lucky. I was able to just run like a little girl or a grown man who's allergic. One of the two. Anyway, I got out of there. I didn't stick around. I did not stick around to see what kind of mood the wasps were in after I disturbed them. Beekeeper suit will do nothing against a yellow jacket. They will stab you right. They will stab you through your blue jeans. What, their stinger 1/8 of an inch long? Yeah, that. Yeah. Like bees have a little short barbed stinger. So uh, wasps have a long, skinny, hypodermic stinger. Who was that? Thought they would do the bee suit thing, wear a bee suit and mess with the wasps or whatever. Got into that hornet nest and had to go to the hospital. Who was that? I want to say it was one of Jack of them's friends. Yeah, Wade was stupid enough to do that. Anyway, they got. Oh no, it was one of the guys I worked with out at Patterson's. He got hit 40 something times through the suit, which ordinarily wouldn't be that big a thing, except he got stung 40 something times, all in the same 15-minute period. So I mean, his blood was mostly wasp poison. What, TK? I already petted you once. I don't have to pet you again. I'm going to go get some coffee. I'll be right back. That's true, Aid, but you can't dress in layers in 95-degree heat. Uh, I have considered taking a wasp nest, doing the soapy water thing and taking a wasp nest and eating the baby wasp, but I'm not that hungry. What do you know? Eat it all. Let me put more in there. Well, if you're not allergic to wasps, I wouldn't worry about it. And they'll be dormant in another month. I'm putting a pretty big dent in them, anyways. Um, I would like to talk serious for a minute, though. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know that was the Bible. Um, there's a disturbing trend going around the community right now. Yeah, I say going around right now. It's been going on for 5 or 6 months, but it's escalating. And well, it needs to quit. I am subscribed to 417 people on YouTube. I can't watch all of their videos. I go through them in waves, and I'll watch these people and these people and these people. So, it may take me a month and a half to get back around to watching what you've got on your channel. And then I still may not get to watch all of them. But when you've got Prepper Homesteader A and Prepper Homesteader B and Prepper Homesteader C and Prepper Homesteader D all saying that we need to do the same thing concerning preparedness and the government. But yet you've got A, B, C, and D. Actually, C and D are pretty much staying out of it, but A and B are running their chops, calling C and D all kinds of names and stuff for no damn reason. Now, there are some people out there that deserve the ridicule. But just because somebody is taking a different approach to the problem than what you deem is an appropriate response does not give you license to insult that person. I don't shave my neck either, motherfucker. Let's talk some more shit about people with neck beards. I'm listening. See, that's the response you get. You're not making friends. The smartest of us aren't Einsteins. Ain't none of us Nikola Tesla. Just because you disagree with somebody does not make you smarter than somebody. Just because you wear a different haircut doesn't make you better than somebody. Just because you pray differently doesn't make you better than somebody. I'm tired of seeing or listening to my friends bust on my other friends. I'm tired of listening to men and women that I respect trash men and women that I respect. Again, there are some of them out there that deserve it. Make it about the specific reasons they deserve it. Not about their hairstyle, not about their clothing, not about their religion. Y'all can go away and never come back to my channel or whatever. I don't care. I will still come watch your stuff. But I will do the same thing I do with them. I will sit there. I will treat it like fried chicken. I'll eat the meat, throw the bones away. I do not have to eat chicken tenders. I'm grown. I can eat around the bone. Take the part that is good for me and leave the rest. I could spend all day, every day making videos about every channel I watch and about how they got that part wrong, or this part wrong, or some other part wrong. That's not my job. Hold on. Back. That was my daughter asking me if I would carry her rat inside. So here in about 10 minutes, I've got to go outside and get a rat. I don't like rats. I'm fixing to let a rat live in my house because that rat is good for my other person. Does it have whiskers and little hands and crawl around and poop all over the floor.
It's a hamster.
It's a rat. A hamster is a rat. A gerbil is a rat. A squirrel is a rat. A rat is a rat is a rat. But yes, I'm going to bring her hamster in. I guess I should let the cat out though. Anyway, and I'm not calling out anything because there's well, you know what, I will too. I'll use names because I really don't care. And it's this, no, they're the names that I put out here are not I'm for them or against them. That's not what I'm doing here. But I'm not saying one channel's right and one channel's wrong. That's not, none of this. None of this can be construed as that. That's not, I'm not trying to start no internet war with anybody. But just FYI, I listen to Pastor Joe Fox and Sister Kate a lot. I don't, well, actually, I think I pay Pastor Joe $1 for his Patreon, but that's just because I've been sub to him since way, I mean, I was one of his first patrons. All right, just that simple. I don't even go to Patreon anymore. I go check it every once in a while, and if he says something out there that I haven't heard, I listen to it. But he helped me a lot about getting ready for things when I first started, when I first wound up spending so much time on YouTube after I hurt my arm and stuff. So, yeah. Do I agree with everything he does, everything he believes? No. It doesn't change the fact that he knows stuff and listening to him is good for me. Who's another one that we all know? Corsair Trainers. Me and him do not agree on everything. I mean, for crying out loud, he lives in old Mexico. I live in Texas. California. Steve's a good guy. Steve knows what he's talking about. Everything he talks about doesn't apply to me. Everything he talks about, I don't agree with. That doesn't mean that I don't like and respect the man and treat him like a human being. That's as far to both sides of the spectrum as I need to go between Steve and Joe. If I can appreciate both of those men without calling either one of them, well, okay, I do call Steve names. Then, but it's just because he started it. We should all be able to do that. If you're not going to say it to their name while you're disarmed, then if you're not going to say it to their face, then you shouldn't type it. It's that simple. There's a couple. And there's a whole lot of people that you can tell they're Democrat to the core. They're not socialist Democrats, but they're Democrat to the core. And they drive me nuts. Is she here? So I don't let that affect me. We're still friends. I just realized that some of the stuff they're saying is skewed because we believe differently. Doesn't mean that we can't be friends. Doesn't mean that I have a right to bash them on the internet. So, yeah, then. Yeah, I've got a light over here, still in the box. I haven't taken it out of the box, man. Okay, I haven't done that. But anyway, have I lost everybody yet? Nah, there's not. There are only 6 people in here. I figured there'd be more people in here to unsubscribe to me. There's a lot of people out there saying, hey, we need to do this and that and everything else, but none of them are doing anything. Those guys annoy the crap out of me almost as much as the guys that keep screaming, it's not time to do anything yet. Uh, it's been time to do something for a long time. It's just we don't need to do an armed insurrection yet. It's not going to end well for anybody. Now, Steve over at Integrative Preparedness, he talks above my IQ level sometimes, but I like him. He doesn't bash anybody. Now, I bash Canadian Prepper, but I don't make videos bashing him. No, I don't know that any. What I'm getting, it's over here in the side chat is where people go off, and it's just, man, it's not cool. It's not. I mean, calling somebody names and stuff because you disagree with them theologically or whatever, man, that's the lowest form of chicken shit there is. So, that's, yeah, something like junior high. And that's the deal. I mean, I don't care. I mean, like, I don't care if you're in the Navy, Air Force, Marines, whatever. You've probably got more training than me. Um, Hell, the Coast Guard probably got more training. And actually, Coast Guard's pretty tough. Hold on. I think the rat's here. I'm worrying. I hate that. Oy vey. Okay, now she's here. Okay, the whole time I'm carrying the cage inside, the thing is in the little wheel, just running her ass off. Think that rat may be broken. Anyway, I'm back. Oh. Ha ha ha. We're having issues with the daughter's abode, Rob. Everything quit working in her trailer except for the fan. Kept blowing on her AC, and she went to reset the breakers and stuff and smelt hot plastic. So she turned everything off, brought everything out of her refrigerator, a rat, and came over here. Now I would go pick the rat up, but apparently she hasn't domesticated it. Tell it to quit running. It's going to wear out. Did she do that all day?
No, she sleeps during the day and she stays up at night.
And then she just runs at night.
I mean, not all the time, but yeah, for a little while she'll run in there. She's a hamster. She's a mouse, basically. That
yeah, and
has no tail.
you're gonna have to put Sadie out before you go to bed because that rat to her is nothing but something that's supposed
She's
to.
staring at it hardcore.
She will kill. She
Her
will
ears are
thread that
pinched in
chain
her
and
face.
kill that thing. That is her job.
Stop licking your lips, psychopath.
There's no such thing as a domesticated rodent in this house. The end. It's actually a cute rat. That works for the rest of us, Rachel. Anyway, I just really, I don't even chat. I still talk in the Crazy Scotsman's live stream, Steve's live stream, and Sister Kate's live streams. Nobody else ever knows I'm in their live stream. I don't comment on guys' videos anymore because, well, there's a lot of the guys that I used to watch that I don't watch anymore because all they ever do is bust on other people for their beliefs. And there is one guy who has the authority to bust on somebody for their beliefs, and he's not me. I've got no holes in my hands, no holes in my feet, no hole in my side. It's not me. You haven't done any live streams lately, Rob. Whenever you do a live stream, I'm there. Matter of fact, if you want to go do a live stream right now, we'll just go over there and hang out with you. Yes, you are late again, Mark. You're always late. Get that stuff done? Oh, yeah, that, Rob. Exactly. You have to do a live stream for me to go over there. Dude, the camper, the plug-in for the camper is 50 amp. No, Is it 50? Anyway, it's for a stove, like an electric stove plug. It's not even for the. It's not even a standard camper plug. And it's got an adapter on it for a regular extension cord. So I don't know what to do. Hey, sweet pea, sit in here and talk to him about your rat and your baby or something while I get some coffee and some cereal. I'm back. This isn't coffee. I have a rat though.
Oh.
A rat in a jar. Why can't I pet her?
I mean, yeah, you can pet her. She won't bite you. She just gets nervous.
A little bit. What are you doing?
She's finally taking carrots and treats out of my hand, but can't hold her just yet.
Did she get scared or something?
Yeah, she
Well, I
gets
don't
scared.
give her a heart attack. I don't want her dying on my watch.
Okay.
Get some cigarettes and stuff.
Hey, no. She's trying to get out. Hold on, guys. Look at her. She keeps her head out. She didn't immediately jump. That was weird. Yeah. And she will like climb up here and like pretend to try to get out, but she just hangs out. I look really terrible. Sorry in advance. Who's in here? Carol, Rob, Rachel, Aid, C103, and I don't know who Aaron Dennis is. But yeah, I look a little rough right now. Sorry. It's not a rat, it is a hamster, and my dad wouldn't let me have a pet raccoon, so I figured I would just get me a hamster. Really, that's what my thinking was, that if I got me a hamster, then I would stop trying to get a pet raccoon. Hello, Rachel. At least redo this, because that's a little crazy. Look at my, like, I had an undercut on my hair, and it's, like, growing out, and it's all crazy back here. What were y'all talking about? Was it just, like, important, or we're just talking about random stuff? I'm 26, but the thing about the getting a pet raccoon is I wanted him to catch one because I don't even know where to look to try to buy one. And plus you have to like get them rabies shots and all that stuff. Hamsters, you just feed and water them. So, but yeah, I don't know where to find a pet raccoon other than like for my dad to catch one. So, yeah. If I knew, though, I definitely would probably still get one. He's in there talking to Lady Oreo. That's her name. Hey, Dad. Who's Aaron Dennis?
He's from Oregon State or something.
Oh. Okay. What's the reason? Rachel, really?
I'm feeding your rat cat food.
She'll probably eat it.
Just
She likes carrots, lettuce, nah, not so much. Oh, and she likes apples too. I gave her some apple yesterday. Aaron, that's what my dad said. And that's kind of the problem is the ones he was catching were already like teenage raccoons because it wasn't like raccoon season or whatever. So, oh, and I got distracted. Rachel, can you like not be clumsy or klutzy and not set your hair on fire? That'd be great.
she what?
Rachel said that she was cooking dinner at the moment, and trying not to set her hair on fire.
Well, yeah.
And then, yesterday she broke a can or a bottle of cinnamon oil. So
Oh, how'd that work out for you anyway?
she's very accident prone, like someone else I know. Wait, what are you making? Because I had a microwaved baked potato for dinner. Oh, yeah, Rob, don't do that. Rachel, don't do that. Those are both terrible ideas. Oh, sweet.
I may have to move it up though. Ta-da.
It looks so cool.
Just gonna let it dry. I did this while I was watching Netflix last night.
She said her house still smells like Christmas and chicken Alfredo is what she's making for dinner.
Cinnamon is not Christmas. When your house smells like cinnamon, it's obvious that the devil's coming for you.
Do you want your computer back?
Nah, I was just looking for a place to sit.
Oh.
Just gonna sit by you, but I set my coffee down.
He's over there.
That's why I was playing with a rat.
He's calling it a rat, but he's in there talking to it and feeding it. It's so funny. He tries to act all big and bad, but he's like in there talking to a hamster. Rob. I think mine has a picture of me from like, hey Dad, is my phone in there? Because I have two different YouTube accounts. I have like one that I just watch random like music and stuff on, and the other one's more for like when I pop in here and stuff, or, like watch videos like that. One of them has a picture of me where I'm still like, where I still have dark hair and stuff. No, this is a more recent one. My hair is blonde and pink and fair. Aid? What?
Really?
He said it's better than waking up to a picture of maggot cheese.
Yeah. That's a real thing. They eat that kind of stuff in Europe.
What is
Actually, they made it illegal. I don't know why.
Yeah. Why would you want to eat that? That's really gross. Okay, so yeah, really, what is I don't even want to know what mac and cheese is. What the fudge? Oh goodness. Oh my god, why would you send me that?
What is it?
Rachel sent me maggot cheese.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna block her phone number. No, I'm just kidding. That's so gross. Why would you eat that? Like, I don't think that they would make it taste any different other than like bugs.
It's in a nutty taste.
I don't know how she knows. Don't look at me.
Why would you know that, Mom?
That's your mama.
Have you ever tried maggot cheese?
No, apparently I've kissed somebody that has.
No, but were you like reading on the interweb or?
Economics class, whatever, home economics class in school, we had to check out all kinds of different cheeses and all that kinds of different places.
Can you imagine that you're on a date or something and your gal's over there eating her salad, got some cheese on it, and you have to explain to her that there's something in her teeth. Excuse me, ma'am, there's something in your teeth and it's wiggling.
Oh my gosh, that's so gross.
Yeah, we all go worm.
I should know what the baby is gonna be. Obviously a baby, but I mean like a boy or a girl at the end of the week. So put your final votes in, what you think it's gonna be, and then I'll tell Dad he could tell y'all. I'll probably just send it in a text and be like, look, here's the boring text. Gotcha. I talked about maggot cheese on a live stream a long time ago. Apparently.
Oh. We've narrowed it down to not Weston.
Yes. So it's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur.
I mean, regardless if it's a girl or a boy, I'm probably gonna do dinosaur stuff because why not? Actually, if it's a girl, it'll probably be owls. If it's a boy, it'll be dinosaurs. Because I'm like addicted to owl stuff.
You can name it Bartholomew. You call it Bart.
Oh, and before I got distracted, so like girl names I already have like picked out. I just don't know boy names, but the girl name has been in my head since I was like 12. So Bartholomew, what?
Bartholomew. You call him Bart.
No, that's weird. Rachel's team boy. Rachel's on my team.
She's playing with that one of those camera filters on her phone, Rob, where you can make yourself. Oh my gosh! Don't ever do that again.
I showed him the picture, Rachel. If it's a girl, her name will be Alice Nicole. or Nicole Alice. Probably Alice Nicole. I can't decide which way I like it better. But like that's the word Alice and the word Nicole. The names. But as far as boy, yeah, I have no idea. You're just saying, ha 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 ha. I like that I let you send emojis in the chat.
We shall name him Barry Cuda.
Yeah. I'm typing. Well, see, that I was trying to like come up with ways to like put his name in there without just naming him Wesley because I can't deal with a whole nother Wesley. Like,
so she wanted to try to deal with a Weston.
You guys have met him, you know? I want him to be like somewhat like my dad, but like not all the way. So I was like, oh, well, what about Weston? Like, that's an easy name. Apparently,
so instead
Westons
of the
are
West
evil.
Meadow, you want the West Town. That's like California.
Yeah, he absolutely hates it.
Oh, like Weston. Look, I found a dinosaur fossil. It's fossilized soft tissue.
Get him a southern double middle name. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really, Rob? Atlas?
We'll name him Brandon Oscar Stetson Schenkels. And then his initials will just be Boss. Just name him like that other people just name him Tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or Remington, or any of
Caliber.
the other.
I mean, they named that kid Caliber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doesn't even know what caliber. He's just a caliber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I could do something like Joe Don.
Joe Don? No, he will not. Or John Don. Or John John. Why would you name your kid John John? Oh, seriously? Oh my gosh. You should never tell me that.
Yeah. Southern people are freaking weird.
Well, hold on. We call Sean Boy all the time.
Yeah, but that's like different.
Oh.
And y'all named us like real names. Y'all didn't name us like stupid things like, I don't know, like stupid shit. Like Remington or Cotton or Smith and Wesson. Like, you didn't name us stupid things. You gave us names with meanings.
What is up? I don't know. All my kids, our kids got Southern. Leland Matthew is a Southern name. Kirsten Cherie is a Southern name. And Sean Wesley is a Southern name.
I mean, my name is slightly Southern, but it's still like a classic name. It's not like something new and retarded. Rachel.
Oh, I've got
dear child.
We'll name him Jose.
What?
Amy Mosley and teach him to talk Spanish. You'll be able to have like 7 jobs.
Now, my friend Lewis wants me to name him Lewis. It's a boy. And I'm like, bro, what? You have 2 sons. Why didn't you name one of them Lewis?
Hey, Rob, what's your middle name?
Yeah, Rob. Remington Colt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chipper.
How about the guy that they named Chevy and his last name was Block?
Oh, yeah. Chevy Block.
Chipper said, make the initials be funny like Wesley Theodore Franklin. WTF.
Wow.
That was a good one. Prairie Rose. Rachel, my sister got Prairie Rose and I got Rachel.
What was it? Stormy Weather? What was her name?
Stormy Spring, December, Tuesday.
Oh, Stormy Sky. Stormy Sky.
Rob said
Mystery. Yeah.
Urban.
Urban.
After his granddad on his mother's side, his name was Baker Urban.
He named it after my uncle. His name was Sexton.
No, I'm good. It's 2021.
William-
It'll be 2022 when he gets there. when he
William
gets here.
Irwin Shankles. Then we could just call him Wes. What? Oh, that was pretty good. Actually, do
Oh, I
like,
gotta go tell Mom something. Have your computer back for just a minute, and I'm gonna go get my charger and have to tell Mom something.
just for the record, I do like my middle name. That was a shameless plug that went nowhere.
Yeah, but if I give him his last name, then it'll be your middle name. I haven't decided yet.
Damn it! I don't like my name anymore. Have you hadn't decided that yet? You pretty sure that's the one? No judgment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like timeline wise, I didn't see.
Well, don't have to throw no names out there. But
Well, I didn't see that one for 4 weeks before, and then it wasn't until 2 weeks after.
oh,
So, and there was no one else. So,
okay. So I'll get to finally get to kill him.
That's like how.
Happy here says Remington. I'm not having a grandkid named Remy. It's not happening. I've never met a Weston I didn't like. I've just never met a Weston called Weston. They were always called Wes. So she's gonna have to do is break out a baby book, a name book, and find something that says what the baby means to her and go with that. No, Carol. Might as well name him Gillette Ultra or whatever. Just name him Bambi. Didn't Bambi turn out to or become the like king of the deer or whatever? Carl. Carl! Carl! Because of llamas, we cannot name the child Carl. The end. Can't name him Earl either. But that is probably a perfect name. Rob said to just call it, oh shit, how am I going to take care of this thing? Rob said to just call it, oh shit, how am I going to take care of this thing? I said, but calling the baby, oh shit, how am I going to take care of this thing is a terrible name.
That's very true. I have a couple apps on my phone, like for the baby to like watch it grow and stuff. And there's like a name book and stuff on there, but I'm just like, most of them sound stupid, or I know someone that has that name and I hate them. But it's probably because I don't like a lot of people. So, yeah.
Maybe you're a sociopath like your brother.
Maybe.
Just call him Dimitri, and we'll just short it to damn it.
No. He will have light skin, so maybe a no for me.
Damn it, Earl.
I like the name Sebastian, though. I don't know why, but like it has no significance to me whatsoever.
That's some guy from a Disney movie.
Oh, I can name him Damon, and then name him Damon Salvatore, and then whatever last name. If you don't know who that, I bet Rachel knows who Damon Salvatore is. I'll be back, and I will watch for Rachel's
You
answer.
ain't talking Shark Boy, are you?
No.
No. What? Jordan Gay John. Just call him George. And then she can love him and squeeze him. Damn it, right? Yeah, something like that. Remember that movie back in the late 70s, early 80s about the college professor that decides to... Somebody pops off that he doesn't know anything about the real world, so he disappears from college and goes and works construction for a year or something like that. And the one guy that was always getting in trouble on the work sites or whatever, everybody called him Damn It Earl. And everybody freaked out when they found out that that Damn It Earl was the boss's son. Nobody actually knew what his real last name was. They just thought his last name was Earl and his first name was Damn It. And they all freaked out when they found out that Damn It Earl was the boss's son. And that's why he was always getting, he couldn't be good enough because his dad had higher expectations for him than anybody else on the job site. Damn it, Earl's your son. Mark says to name him Damn It, right?
No.
Jennifer says Gage Allen.
Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this little chair.
It's behind the table. That's why I didn't get it. Saxon.
Okay, we want to look at American names, British names, Canadian names, or
This is the way you do that search. Where's my phone? I was meant to plug that in. Why is my phone not getting plugged in?
okay, fine. We'll click American names. The first one is Leah.
Katie.
No. Noah. No. James. No. No. What about Levi? No. Mateo.
Huh?
Mateo. Landon. It's also someone from the. Oh, did Rachel ever answer about Damon Salvatore?
No. Rachel, who is Damon Salvatore?
See, most of these are just so overused. Braden, Jordan, Austin, Ian, Adam, Grayson, Jose, Ezekiel, Carson, Evan. I know at least one of most of these people.
Adele is Hebrew for God sent, and Anana, given by God, carbon offered from God. Oh, that's cool.
Your name is 111 on this list.
Han is gift sent from God.
Han Solo?
Yeah. Han Solo. If I will give you $100 if you name that kid Han Solo.
Don't tempt me.
What for making 200?
Raylan? It's pretty southern.
You can name him Mercadez. Mercadez is gracious gifts, benefits. It's also pronounced Mercedes.
I forgot you told. Just because you don't watch the show doesn't mean that you don't know who he is, little lady.
Hey, ungrateful.
But you obviously knew it was on that show. Anyways, he's the super hot guy from
Oh,
the
Chipper's
vampire
up.
show I
Chipper
watched.
says $200 if you'll go with Chewy.
I'll nickname him Chewy. I can name him Lorenzo. He's from that show too, and just shorten it to Enzo.
Nickname's only worth $16.
Dang!
I didn't know the Han. That's what Han meant, though. That's actually kind of cool. Dun, 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 dun.
Name him Gideon.
Gideon had it rough.
It was just a different name on the list.
Yeah. Barack.
Yeah, okay.
The look was worth a mention.
I said Alice Nicole earlier, and Rob said Atlas, and that's literally a name on this list that I'm looking at.
Okay, these are not English.
Atticus.
Atticus.
Sean is number 387, and Leland is 393. Right there by each other.
It's funny how they, it changes through the years or whatever. And we didn't want like names that were common. We wanted y'all to stick out. Some of these don't mean what
They've already decided it doesn't look pretty safe for children, but now people
they're trying to give it to kids.
said, and I don't know, because I don't know the person, they said it's not a 37-year-old vaccine.
Yeah, that not getting the jab. I mean, that's if you want to risk your life and your future health, slow, painful death in early old age, you go right ahead.
What about Elijah? But instead of with the E, with an A.
Elijah?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It doesn't show me. It just has a list of names.
Well, you could be naming him cocksuckers.
Well, that would be kind of weird.
There's that. You always check the meaning of the names.
I mean, I can look up the name or the meaning in a minute.
You don't-
All I gotta do is heart beside the name, and it keeps it on a list for me. Donald.
Since when is Janie a boy's name? Never mind. Hildred? Hildred is unconditional love, gift, goodness, and truth.
The name Elijah means Yahweh is my God.
Yes. I love the name Elijah, but please don't. No? That would be okay.
It would be the same if I just changed the letter, the first letter, just to a name.
Why does it have to be A?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be.
Why would you? If you change the spelling, you change the meaning to a degree. Because it goes from whatever.
Ooh, it didn't show nothing when I typed with it. Oh, no, let me see. It just, when I do that, it says the Lord is my God. When I change the spelling.
Yeah, but it goes to instead of Hebrew, it goes to Arabic, and it's Allah is my God. It's not pronounced Elijah, it's Elijah.
It says the A spelling is American.
Yeah.
Like the origin is American.
Uh-huh.
And then Elijah is Hebrew.
But it's whatever.
Keith.
Elijah would be the brother you never got to meet. You don't pick that one until he's out now.
Pablo. Why is that on this list? Pablo.
But it's all kinds of Cletus, Ajax.
What?
Festus.
Cletus.
What they'd say? Atlas Saxon surname. Well, but she's thinking about making it a P. Oh. I'll meet him halfway. Use my middle name for the middle name, and he still gets it. I don't have to give up my grandson's last name.
I don't know if he's gonna go for that.
Let me talk to him about it.
Well, don't gotta pick on him.
I ain't picking on him. Me and him just gonna go hunting. I bet I can get him to sign off on it. Not saying that I would hurt him or anything. I'm just saying that I bet after I talk to him, he'd sit my way. Hey, Rob, did you get your backhoe back yet? May need it.
Do I, Daddy?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was just saying that if I need to, I can talk to him about that. And I'm sure he'll say, he need not fear me. I'm sure he'll come around.
Yeah, but don't kids usually take the dancing? Isn't that how it's supposed to
Well, depending. I mean, this is the new world, and
Oh, okay.
you know, it'd be like saying because somebody shopped at a store, they have a right to name the store. I mean, I've shopped at United, but
You better go. Hold on. Go. Go. I will beat your booty. Come on. Get down.
she went and got a pet rat, and every animal she has grown up eating rat.
No, be nice, mister.
Well, that gerbil don't stand, or what is it, hamster? Oreo don't stand a chance.
Sean hasn't ate her yet.
She's a retard.
He also doesn't know she's on the shelf. He hasn't met her. He hasn't met her yet.
So,
He stays up on a shelf.
oh, it's not that you trust your dog.
But no, I don't trust him. He'll just pull the thing and break one of the walls down and eat her. She just stays up on a shelf, so no one ever sees her.
I love that movie, but that's not happening. But that's cool, Rob. Just if I'll try to give you some heads up about it. And man, the hole can be anywhere. It just needs to be deep. What?
Stop
I need
trying to kill him.
we're buying that property and I've got to get rid of that stuff.
Stop trying to kill him. He's a butthead, but he doesn't need to die.
We'll see about that if he tries to make my grandkid's last name a P. Trying to meet him halfway here.
Go to your room. Watch the rest of this movie I'm watching.
So you're fixing to hammer my
Shit.
interwebs with Netflix? That's what I thought. Anyway, in life's little bit of whatever, folks, just for the record, y'all do realize it's the little things that matter. I mean, like picking your kids' names, kids' names, loving those people that God puts in your way. And not like as like in the way, but like in your way, your path. I actually did a video about that a couple of years ago. You know, you have to choose to make somebody your enemy. Just you have to choose to make somebody your friend. It's that simple. Until the trial of Christ, Pilate and Herod were enemies. After both men talked to and found no fault with Christ, they became friends. Even though they were both forced by their constituents to go ahead and crucify them. They had chose, without meeting one another, to be adversaries. And then when they actually had a reason to get to know one another, they found that they were friends. They chose to be friends. It's a lot easier to choose to forgive somebody their faults and just let them be your friend than it is to continually find fault with somebody and make reason for them to be your enemy. There's enough real enemies out there, people that legitimately don't like you, that are legitimately opposed to your existence. There's no need to manufacture more. Wayne wants to meet up. Where's he at? Where? Okay, when, right, Wayne? You still got my phone number, don't you? I got yours, I think. Probably not. It's a new phone. I may have lost it. There's a lot of people in there. I should speak with them. Does this work? If you get a text message that says, "Does this work?" That's my phone number. Okay, Rob, you going to bed? I got to get out of here too. I didn't realize it was nearly 12. Um, got a living room full of baby chickens. Uh, no, got predators like crazy outside. We're down. 3 weeks ago, we had 7 chickens or 7 adult chickens, and now we have 3 adult laying hens left. So, welcome to all of the young adult predators that are now learning to hunt and have found some easy way not to be hungry. So, anyway, so honey, the Wayne is going to be coming through the first 2 weeks of October. He's going to be going through Rob's neighborhood the first week or 2 of October. So don't let me forget that.
Okay.
Anyhow, I got back in here and made up for having to leave earlier. But guys, serious. I mean, this. We can disagree with people without busting their chops. It just, I mean, if y'all want to hate on the Canadian nurse, feel free because he deserves it. But do so because he's wrong, not because he's Canadian. You can insult people from on YouTube all day long, but if somebody's doing something wrong, call them out. I realized I was getting wrapped up in some of that name calling and stuff. That's one of the reasons I just quit commenting in the live stream. It's not helping anything. The last thing we need to do is drive more and more wedges between all the different peoples out here that are actually reaching out and trying to build a network of people that know we're being screwed. Me personally, I don't, running out in the bushes and building a convent or whatever compound where, um, you, yeah, and that to me that's not a good plan. It's biblically it's doomed to fail. But knowing the guys that do that and being on good terms with them, so if you needed a place to ghost to for a few weeks, that would be pretty cool. But if you've talked trash about them for the past 3 or 4 years, then they might not be willing to let you crash in their back cave. Knowing a guy a few miles off of the I-20 corridor that's got a couple thousand acres with springs and caves and stuff, that comes in really handy. Unless he finds out you're calling him names behind his back. That was a reference for one here, but the guy's never done that. But it's the same principle. There's no sense in it. I've got Catholic friends, I've got Mormon friends, I've got atheist friends. Those annoy me. But I'm not going to change their mind about the situation by telling them how ignorant they are. The few atheist friends I have, and that's the reason we can be friends, they don't disrespect the fact that I believe in God. That's why we can be friends. Friendship is basic. I mean, it's just basic respect for one another and understanding that neither of you is perfect. It's acceptance. Not, and that's the deal. So everybody, y'all would be surprised. Um, there's a few of the Canadians that I talk to and that I follow here and stuff. They really dislike what's going on. Uh, they're the same as us down here. That were, they were too busy living their life and paying everybody else's bills to get out and be active and stuff. And now they're hurting, just like, I mean, they're in the same boat we are. There's a lot of good Canadians, and then there's some that aren't. We'll just leave it at that right now. See, Wayne, yeah, Wayne. Sometimes Wayne, you worry me, man. Sometimes I think that you might have blown a gasket, and then sometimes I'm pretty sure that you did. But then again, I don't have a whole lot of room to talk on the gasket thing. So that's the beauty of things, is when we don't we don't all have to be the same to get along. The end. And some of the people out there, we know they're screwing up, and we know why. But again, putting out legitimate reasons why you disagree with their stance is one thing, but just name calling is not going to get her done. The end. Actually going to do a Bible study tonight. And as I was reading the scriptures, the only thing that kept coming into my mind was the stuff that's going on with all the different channels in the chats and stuff, all the different people. Because if you're commenting in the chat, you got a channel. Whether you've got, videos up or not, it doesn't matter. But anyway, everybody's just like, it's like some kind of new game to the people you don't agree with, to call names and just be ugly to them for and it doesn't serve any purpose. And there, some of the guys out there that are getting the names called or whatever, I don't listen to me. They started aggravating me, and you knew that, it was this, that, or whatever, but they just went on. And they're not saying anything. They're not misleading, really, anybody. Some of them are. But, the smaller channels like Rob and Buzzard Roost and Log Cabin Looms, and I don't see it coming across my Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I don't see people sharing their videos. So the people that literally fall directly in line with what we say we believe, none of us are sharing their videos. So it's not like we're trying to get other people out there in front of these people we say are lying and doing it wrong. I know, Wayne. That's just and that's some of the thing is, people in New York don't have the same body language and language mannerisms as people in Texas. So you get the two people trying to communicating exactly the same thing, but Texas is not going to hear everything New York says, and New York's not going to hear everything Texas says, because those phrases or those words mean something different that far. In Texas, you can tell what part of the state somebody is from. You can tell if somebody grew up in El Paso. Them people from Littlefield talk funny. They talk just like weirdos in Levelland. People from Post, Texas talk like they're from Post, Texas. Snyderites talk like Snyderites. Almost the same as Odessa, but it's not. You can still tell the difference of the people who were raised in Odessa. The people in, everybody east of Comanche talks different. And everybody south of Interstate 10 talk different. And then when you get to I-45, they start talking different again. You still ain't got out of the state. Half the white guys I know from up around the Panhandle and stuff, whenever they talk, it sounds like they have a Latino accent, and they don't. It's just that's the speech mannerisms that all the people up there have, and it's the same thing. Odessa's kind of the same thing, but they've got this Michigan thing going on, because there was a lot of Pennsylvania and Michigan moved down here during the oil boom back in the late 70s. There's a lot of them. So it's yeah, and even when we were in Georgia, it was weird. We'd go to when we were down south talking to people, we're like, man, we couldn't understand what those people were saying. And then got back up around the revolting man, and we could understand them. And then went over to Mississippi, north part of Mississippi. Everybody talks sort of normal. Down there by Trey Trey, they don't talk normal. It's just like literally, you can't say, "Oh, you got a Georgia accent, you got a Mississippi accent, you got a Virginia." No, it's what part of the. It goes all the way down to what part of the state you're in. So when you get all the way across a country and you're trying to communicate something, you have to realize that that person grew up in a different world than you did. I mean, it all every bit of deciding to be somebody's friend instead of their foe starts in the mirror. Check the guy in the mirror and make sure that that's not what it's about, and then see if you really hate the guy, gal, whoever. Oh, right along the Mississippi border, yeah. See, I'm actually my family's from eastern Alabama, western Georgia, northern. And we have both sides of my family. Good night, little man. Lance, I didn't know you were in here. I would have been talking to you the whole time. You have a good night, little buddy. Give your mom a hug and a kiss for me. That's 2 hours right there. Have you been doing live streams, Wayne? Because I'm not getting any notifications. When I do get a notification for on your live streams, they're already over. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, Boston's weird, and see it's because not everybody in Massachusetts talks like that. All right, I hope to meet you one day, Lance. I really do. I love that video where you're like filming and making the faces in the back seat or whatever. And I'm sure your husband appreciates your little ending to the video there. Oh, that's right. You told everybody you were going to do that. That's when you're going to be coming through, I guess. You need to keep me in the loop on that because, man, I forget. I can't hold anything in anymore. So, anyhow, yeah, I got to get up in the morning and apparently work harder on fixing trailers than I have been. So, I better get off here. I'll be up in 6 hours. So, uh, welcome to my world. That's about as long as I can stay horizontal before something starts to hurt. Oh, that's cool. What part of Tennessee? Because I bet you could get Mark and the Sasquatch to meet you over there somewhere. No, Chipper, I'm good, thank you. I believe I can get out of bed on my own. That would be so cool, Rachel. Um, it's weird how YouTube has made all you people an integrated part, integral part of my humble household. It's I'm there's man we took that road those first couple road. I mean I don't know if we should have done it. We Now we do is miss people, trying to figure out how to get back on the road to see people. It's, um, yeah, there you go, ungrateful. Got see, YouTube is a good thing. So you just have to, like my wife said earlier, she goes, you can't always be serious about everything and watch nothing but serious videos on. That's when we were talking about Baby Name Doggo on YouTube. She was, I don't know what it is, something she watches off of Facebook. Is this, she said in there and she laughed for 40 minutes solid. She shared a couple of videos with me and they were funny. Uh, I'm not doing that, but if those two people want to keep going, they can do it. That poor guy got beat to death by them water balloons. Anyway, we can be at Biddy's house in 8 hours, dude. Uh, that we can make happen because we can actually. I could probably get you to see Sister Kate too, because she's only about 3.5 hours from Biddy. It'd be we'd have to take a few days, but we can make that happen. I would love to see Hawaii, but I don't think I'll ever get my wife on the island. She doesn't like boats and she's not real keen about flying an airplane over a place that you have to have a boat to stay out of the water. Um, I did not think I was scared of bridges until I went to uh, Beaumont in Port Arthur. Wow. See, now it's tempting to, well, it's too short a notice, but see, I could have drove over and I could have visited Sasquatch. And then you and me could have made a road trip back. We could have, and then you could have picked up could have taken you to Lubbock and you could have got you a rental and drove on back from there. But instead, we're just at the facility. Because there's no way I can get to Tennessee in the next month. That's just not going to happen. So, that's it. Was that my second yawn? Anyway, I will look forward to eating your cooking, Rachel. All right, but if you're coming, well, no, it's a little out of the way. Depends on how you come through, I guess. However, you're coming through Texas or stuff, if you're coming across to like the Amarillo area or whatever, there's no real reason why you don't drive within an hour and a half of Chipper either, by the way. Maybe 2 hours. So there's a lot of people to meet between Tennessee and Texas. We already found that out. Where's LS hiding again? See, he done fell off the radar again. Anyway, I love you people. There it is. That's the big one. Y'all be blessed. Be successful. Be happy. And be at peace. Do what you can do. And leave the rest up to the powers that are the real power that is in being. Okay? That's all you can do. Love y'all. I want y'all to stay alive. Don't die.